The question is, have you branched out to any other offerings besides discounting metal to keep you going monetarily off season? Has anything else worked and what didn't?
Yes. And I will tell you, I believe this has been one of the biggest failures of our company year in and year out. And I'm talking for the last 5 years. Is really trying hard to be successful in the down season with other offerings. So for instance, I mean, I'll be honest, we used to own a construction company. So at first it was called T-Bay Construction. So we did everything. We built houses, we did everything. But then once we niched down, our employee structure obviously changed. So we had more so roofers on our staff. We didn't have framers, we didn't have trim carpenters, we didn't have painters. But we were trying to make our roofers painters or trim guys or flooring guys, whatever. None of it worked. So every year we have tried something different. So it started what the one winter we took on this couple big additions. Absolute nightmare having roofing and siding guys do framing and trim and flooring and blah. Then the next year, I can't remember what we went to, but last year we went to try to do some different commercial work that we're not used to. We do not do any new construction, and we do very little commercial that's like GC commercial. Everything we do commercial is we work for a customer, which we do plenty of. But to go work for a GC building a big commercial warehouse with, a real specialty standing seam roof system with tons of other contractors involved, with, in the middle of winter with terrible weather, all these things, deadlines, all this stuff, absolute freaking nightmare. I think last week one of the questions was, what's one of your biggest regrets in business? And one of mine is truly taking on that project. We weren't made for it. We do standing seam, like we do really, really high end residential standing seam. But this is different. This is, you had to put vapor barrier down, then insulation down. It's a big steel structure building. Everything about it's just different than your residential standing seam. So we took on a project that was just not in our wheelhouse. We got it done. Like we did get done. And I think I lost 40 or 50 grand on the job, getting it done. And that was 40 or 50 grand I could have just sat at the house and not lost. So going forward, no, I will not be doing anything else in the winter, um, to just try to be successful in the winter. We'll work on the days we can work. We'll sell a little bit of residential or light commercial metal roofing. We will install the days we can, and the days we can't, we'll sit at the house and do training. And I won't say sit at the house, sit at the office, do some training, further our knowledge. Maybe if we're wanting to grow into another space like windows, we've been, me and a couple guys in the company have been really discussing potentially adding windows as a service to our company, because we do have a really good couple guys that are fantastic window installers. We have one guy that's really good at estimating them and measuring them. Um, Maybe this winter we really put a formula in place to execute on that, over the next few months. But we're not just going to go jump into a service just to say we're busy, because I'm telling you, it's the fastest way to lose your ass. I've done it. I've literally done it for like 5 years. It's been a shit show every winter, and it's just not worth it. This year, I'm staying disciplined. We ain't doing nothing else.
Staying focused.
Yep.
Focus is hard, but it's key, especially when things are seasonal. That's when it's really hard to stay focused. It's when things are seasonal.
You get bored, you get hungry, and even if you got the stockpile, like we do very well with, cash management. That's not the issue, but it's like, why the hell do I have all these guys not being productive? Let's go get productive. Let's go find something to make some money. Just be very, very careful. Tread very lightly.